And here we go with our, as we called it, international friendly. We have Indonesia and we have France shooting for gold here. It is a bit pedestrian, as both teams have earned their spots. The celebration is over. Now they're just shooting for a bit of pride and a bit of practice. And Indonesia opens up with a 9. France matches it with a 9 of their own. And another 9 for Indonesia. And a 7
with the 7. On the week of women's side, we have Ukraine shooting versus Italy.
Another 9 there for Indonesia and a 10 for France, bringing them within 1. 2 arrows to go. And a nice little tight group there at 7, 8 o'clock in the 9 ring. And
looks like Plepure is shooting the arrows.
A couple out the top there.
Yeah.
Could be a bit of a difference between this side of the field versus where he was at and the way the wind is affecting him, or even a slight difference in distance. I mean, these fields are surveyed very well, so I doubt that's the issue. I'm guessing it's either lighting or wind that's affecting him there.
Now they are like 50, 60 meters between the target they were shooting before and the target they are shooting now, which is a lot when you are shooting outdoors with different wind situation.
Correct.
It's more the wind than the sun.
Yep. So Indonesia, 2 set points to 0. And we have Italy on the other side of the field against Ukraine, and we'll give you that update as soon as we have it. And the update coming through, it looks like Ukraine with a 2-0 set point lead over Italy after the first end. And again, this gold medal match, more of a formality. Both of these teams, all 4 of these teams, between the men and the women, earning their Olympic quotas. They will be sending a full team of 3 to the games in Rio.
Maybe one more information about the individual quota place. It is not possible that one nation gets 3 individual places and will qualify team. You really have to qualify the team in team matches to get a team quota place.
Correct. Now, and do explain to us, can a nation earn 2 individual quota positions or just 1?
They can only earn 1 in every category.
Correct.
But if they receive a team place, this doesn't mean that they cannot compete in individual. This just means that they can send 3 archers to the Olympic Games. Pierre Plion again with a high 7, sorry.
I guess that could be a bit confusing. We talk about team qualifiers and individual qualifiers. You know, as you said, all these archers who qualify as part of a team, they will also compete individually at the games.
Correct.
They won't be going just as a team. Good start, 29 there for Malaysia, and a bit of a tough start for France with a 24. And 1 arrow to go. We have a 2-point advantage, both in set points and in score for Indonesia. 8 will take the set here. After a 9 from France's Jean-Charles Valadon, and there's a 10. Strong shooting there from the squad from Indonesia.
We are talking the whole time about the Rio 2016 Olympic quota places, but we still shoot a World Cup here in Antalya. So on Saturday there will be the compound session, and on Sunday there will be the recurve session for the World Cup 2016 Antalya.
Correct. And those will also be streamed live on YouTube. Carl Archery will be on the commentating. The voice you're accustomed to. He's not here today, so you got Pitt and I. But Carl will be joining us, and we'll handle the commentating on Saturday and Sunday. And there should be some excitement there. There's some interesting matches. On the compound side, you have 2 Turkish archers, they're both relative newcomers to, the finals venue. Neither of them have ever made an individual final, and they'll be competing for gold. On the other side, the Mr. Perfect Mike Schlosser, who's a total regular on the podium. He'll be shooting for bronze.
Against Domagoj Bun from Croatia.
Correct. So
who made already a really good World Cup in Shanghai this year. Still a young archer.
Yep. On the compound women's side, you have Dahlia Crook, 16-year-old from the USA, will be shooting against Sarah Lopez, who will be attempting to win another World Cup. Sarah obviously has had a lot of success. Had the big win at the last World Cup, Stage 2 in Medellin, Colombia. They're on her home turf. And then Turkish archer Yassine Bostan will be competing in the bronze medal match against Marcella Tonioli. So Turkey really had a great showing here on the compound side, at least.
Unfortunately, they lost 2 times in the 8th final in the qualification now in the quota tournament.
Correct. So they will not be putting a full team into the games. On the recurve,
and it's not long ago, in 3 weeks, that they got the individual place.
Correct. Yep, at the European Championships there. On the recurve women's side, we have in the bronze medal match Tanya Ting, who we saw in our featured match, part of Team Chinese Taipei. She will be competing against Cheng Haijin, the team captain from the strong nation of Korea. And in the gold medal match, again, another Korean, Choi Mi-soon, who matched the individual world record here in qualification this week.
Yes.
Against Ksenia Perova of Russia. So join me soon.
Also interesting to say that Korea showed a new world record in team qualification.
Correct. Yep. I believe they beat their own world record. So on the men's side, it's an all-Korean affair joined by Atanu Das. So we will have Atanu in the bronze medal match, Atanu of India, and Kim Woo-jin of Korea competing against him. And then in the all-Korean final, gold medal final, Koo Bon-chan against Lee Seung-yoon. So should be some interesting matches. It's always, if you're an aspiring recurve archer, highly recommend you watch some of those finals, because watching the Koreans in action is literally watching the best to ever have done it.
It's amazing.
A lot to be learned from them. In our current match, 3 arrows into the third end, and France and Indonesia. They had a deadlock at 27. Indonesia, 4-0 lead. Looking to close it out. There's another 9 from France. So Indonesia just needs to earn the tie in this end, and they will earn 1 set point, getting them a victory.
Both teams were shooting only 9s for the moment.
Yep, 9s across the board. There's a 10.
For both teams.
For both teams, of course, yeah. Eight for France. So 9 will win.
And even if they shoot 8, it will be enough to win the match.
Correct, yeah, 8 would win. There's a 9. Indonesia takes gold. So on the men's side, congrats to Indonesia, France, and Malaysia, all earning a full team quota at the Rio 2016 Games. And as soon as we get you the update from the women's side, but we do know Italy, Ukraine, and Chinese Taipei have earned those quotas. Congratulations to them as well.
Still waiting if Ukraine won already after 3 ends this gold medal match, or if they have to go to the 4th end.
Now we turn our attention to targets 33 and 34. And we battle between Ukraine and Italy.